I bet you keep seeing skaters post amazing party tricks with their friends, and you're like, how can I do that? I'm over skating side by side with my friend. We want to do cool things. Guess what? I'm going to show you 5 cool party tricks in your roller skates. You're going to know how to do them at the end of this video. Hey everyone, welcome to the Moxi Roller Skates YouTube channel. My name is Shove, and today we're gonna go over 5 roller skating party tricks that you can do with your friends. And today I have a special friend here too. Evelyn Ivy! Woo! All right, so a lot of times we see things on social media, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and you see friends doing all these really cool, showy tricks, and you're like, that looks so hard. I'll never be able to do that. I want to do that. When I'm skating, my friend's just standing next to me and I'm like, do something cool. Guess what? Now you can do something cool. There's 5 tricks that I know how to do or have seen people do. So I will attempt to do. So Evelyn is kind of gonna be my practice buddy, and I hope I don't kill her. It's a little dangerous. Some things I do want to go over is that if you are going to try these, it's really important to have trust. Your friend's going to need to trust you, and you need to trust them, because some of these tricks can be a little dangerous. So caution, don't try this at home. Try it at the skate park though. Anyway, so another important thing is wear gear, especially the first time you do this, because we're going to do some jumps. We're going to do things where someone might get dropped. I don't want to give too much away. Just keep watching and you'll see what I mean. Roller skate party tricks that you can do with your friends. Number 1. Something to keep in mind is that even though we're both doing this, Evelyn's the one that's really doing the stunts, the one that's in danger. So she is fully padded up in her Moxi pad set. Safety first. Skate party trick that you can do with your friends, part 2, the blender. Don't worry, I'm not gonna put Evelyn in a blender, but we're gonna spin like a blender. All right, Evelyn, go ahead and step across with me. So this trick, we're gonna grab opposite hands, hold at the wrist. A lot of people do this, but you'll tend to slip out really fast. So this is really sturdy. Okay. Reach across with the opposite one. Your feet are gonna be in the position of side surf. And then you're gonna have a strong side and kind of a weak side. For me, I feel comfortable going to the right, so we're gonna go slowly at first. And it's kind of like this. Eventually, gravity will take us, and our arms will go straight. If I go fast enough, and then you're dizzy. And the world will spin. And that's the blender. Do's, don'ts, things to expect. Well, I'm still spinning. How about you? All right, so really important, make sure you have enough room, because you will run into things and take them down and yourself down. You want to make sure your surface is flat, there's nothing in the way, because it's really easy to gain speed really fast, and you don't want a rock or something to take you down. You will get dizzy. You get really dizzy. Maybe don't eat right before doing this trick. And be careful that as soon as you come out of a blender that you're not like, oh, I'm just gonna skate this way now, because you will go like this. As Evie did in the end. But yeah, it's a really fun party trick. You can go really fast. You also wanna make sure that your feet are opened wide. You also want to make sure that you're extending your arms straight. Naturally, you'll kind of want to be like this, elbows in, but that's not going to work. You want to tight, like, go ahead and lean back, Evie. You're going to really have that force, and it's really just gravity that's going to force you out. I don't know if you've ever gone to a carnival or a fair and they have that ride that spins really fast and you're stuck to the wall and you're like, this is what we're creating, but with our bodies and our skates. So of course, to do the blender, you need at least 2 people because it's not...
What are you guys doing? Can I join?
Of course, we're doing the blender. Have you done it before?
No.
All right, this is gonna be fun, a little crazy, and I hope you don't get dizzy really easily.
Okay, let's do it.
So as I was saying, you need at least 2 people, but you can definitely do it with 3. And that's the thing about these tricks. People are gonna see you having fun and they're gonna wanna join in. So what's a little crazy about this is I'm not really good at setting up for 3 people, so thanks for saying you were gonna go ahead and do this already. All right, let's jump into it. I believe it's gonna be crossover here. Nope, this one.
Oh, this
right?
guy?
Nope.
There you
Yep.
go.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah.
Yep. There we go.
I'm the only one not
We
crossing.
did it.
Hold on.
Oh,
Hold on.
something's wrong.
Wait, what?
And we're gonna move to your right. And your arms are gonna get tighter, and we're gonna go faster.
And lean back.
Lean back. Woo! Woo! Watch out for the wall.
Yes.
We did it.
We didn't fall.
All right, trick number 3, the whip it. And it looks like this. All right, so the whip it is a trick that is famous in the derby community. It's a way that when you're circling the track and you're like, oh, I'm tired, I need that extra speed to get around the apex, that you're gonna grab your fellow skater's hips and take their speed. You're gonna take it from them and you're gonna go super fast. It's weird, it's physics. Honestly, I failed physics in high school, so I don't understand the science of it, but trust me, it works. You've probably seen that really famous movie called Whip It, and this is exactly what they're talking about when they say whip it. All right, Evelyn, so there's a couple things that can be scary about this. First, if you're gonna do this with the skater, make sure you have their consent to touch them, because some people don't like to be touched, and you have to touch them in their hips, on their sides, and you're gonna really push and like grab them a little bit. So you wanna make sure like you let someone know that's what you're gonna do before you do it, because you know, consent is sexy. All right, so another thing, turn around, stagger your feet, sit into it, chest up. Now, when someone comes and they're gonna whip off you, they're gonna grab you about here, right on their waist. Then they're gonna pull you. But what's crazy is you don't feel like you're getting pulled backwards when someone whips it because you're moving forward. They're gonna steal your speed so much that sometimes you just stop. And it's crazy, and you'll just see all of a sudden they fly past, and that's what a whip it is. So you can try it on me to get a feel.
Okay.
So I'm gonna stagger my feet, sit into it, chest up,
Okay.
really grab. So your hands are gonna be like right here.
Okay.
And then another important thing is you can go either direction. So you can go to the left of someone or the right. But depending on your leading foot, that's gonna determine which side. So if your right side is your leading foot, then you're gonna wanna go to the right of them. If your left foot is leading, you're probably gonna wanna go on the left of them. Maybe you're ambidextrous, I can't say that word, and you can do either. How do you feel? Do you have any questions?
I think I'm good. I'm gonna try for the right side.
All right, let's get into it. First attempt at the whip it with Evelyn. Woo! Good job. She did great. So a lot of times the first time you're afraid to really pull someone because you're afraid you're gonna take them down. And it's scary. Like, to be honest, the person you're whipping off of can fall. It's not something that's 100% not gonna happen, but don't be afraid to really like tug.
Okay.
And I know it's scary. If I fall, it's okay. I fall all the time. because it's skating.
It is not.
So you want to try it again and see if you can pull a little harder?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna risk my life right now. Whip it attempt number 2. Woo, there you go, that was way better. So that time you saw that Evelyn, even though like I'm a beast, I'm a brick house, so I'm not gonna always come to a stop, but you notice that her speed just went. She didn't have to stride into it. She was able to steal some of my speed to really fly. How'd that one feel?
Amazing.
Nice.
No rocks in the way. It was fantastic.
All right, so we got trick number 4. This one, you need to have 3 people for this roller skating party trick. This is probably one of my favorites and hardest because it's really complicated, but it looks the coolest out of all of them. I don't know the exact name of it, but a lot of times we call it the car, and you're gonna see why. Let's jump on in. So a lot has to happen in the setup of this. Sagan is our tallest, so we're gonna have her be the base of the car. So Sagan's gonna go ahead and lay down. Make sure if you have long hair, you keep it in a bun because you don't want it to get into a wheel of a skate, really dangerous. Then we have the beautiful Evelyn that's gonna roll on top. Her skates are gonna go in Sagan's armpits, so that way Sagan's back is not touching the ground. Then all of Sagan's wheels are gonna go on the ground. And then you have to have a core because you're gonna lift up. Evelyn's gonna come back to form the car like she's driving it. And then we push.
Do you have a license?
Do's, don'ts, things to expect while doing the car. 1, if you have long hair, it will get caught in your friend's wheel. So don't have your hair out. 2, your back's gonna get dirty. Sorry, Sagan. 3, you might not know this, but you do need a core if you're gonna be the bottom, because the feet up is gonna take a lot of muscle and you really gotta hold it if you wanna get distance on that car. What should you expect? Fun, lots of fun. Do make sure, again, I would say the positioning that everyone's comfortable with being on top of each other and touching each other. And that's why I said trust is really important, because you're really just having balance and someone just pushing you, and you don't want to push really fast if you're the person that's steering that car. So just be careful and make sure you're having fun with it and listening if people say, stop, I've had enough. Last but not least, number 5, the jump. This time I will put my life into the hands of Evelyn. Oh my gosh, the jump, I'm not jumping. I'm gonna let Evelyn jump over me. This is great for when you're like a beginner and you're like, I wanna be included, I wanna feel cool, I can maybe skate forward, but show me something. That's when you're like, I sacrifice my life for the sake of the trick. And all you gotta do is lay there. I have done this so many times at so many rollouts, skate park meetups, because I'm like, I just want to be involved. So all it really entails is I'm just gonna lay on the ground and Evelyn's just literally gonna jump over me. I usually recommend that you start with the legs, because the legs are the smallest part of you. And if the person feels confident, then they can jump on bigger parts of your body. Well, not on, over, sorry, please don't jump on me. But yeah, I always say to also make sure that you do some practice jumps first, just to make sure, because even if you're a good jumper, maybe you're having an off day, something doesn't feel right. If you have a centimeter of doubt, don't jump over someone. That means, no, I'm good, sorry, not gonna break you today. But I trust Evelyn. I work with Evelyn, I skate with Evelyn. I love Evelyn, and I hope she loves me too, so that she doesn't smash me to death with her vegan jackboot.
That's not vegan at all, is it?
How was that?
I never look. I can't look. All right, so some really important things to know that you should do and shouldn't do, and yay, about jumping over a friend. If you're the person being jumped over, do not move. Also, keep your fingers on you. Don't spread them out, because some people get really close, or whether they're lifting up or about to land, and you want to make sure those are safe. So I like to just act like a dead person already and hover up here. You want to keep your knees flat. You don't want to shift at all, because the person, like Evelyn, is approaching and they're eyeing out their space. It's like a little calculation, and you want to make sure they know exactly what they're jumping. Another important thing, if you're the jumper, start small. Start at like the ankles and then slowly work your way up once you feel confident. The hooray is that I didn't die. And Evelyn didn't fall. So if you really liked what you saw and you're like, oh my gosh, I love Shove, and oh my gosh, I love Evelyn, guess what? We are all over the Moxi YouTube channel. We have unboxings, we have gear reviews, we have tutorials, vlogs, everything you can think of that you want to know in the world of roller skate, it's there. And if we don't have what you want, that's why there's a comment section. Comment, what do you want us to do? We got you. So if you really liked this video and you want to see more videos like this, really support MoxiSkates.com. We are a company of skaters, real skaters as you saw, helping skaters. We have a virtual skate shop that you can find on MoxiSkates.com where a skater can help you with everything. We have a website that has everything from nuts, bolts, toe stops, pads, everything you need for skating, and we really appreciate it. Every dollar you spend helps a skater stay employed, and we just want to help you. Those of you that have been already watching our videos, liking, comment, subscribing, we want to send you a huge thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.